Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today it is Tuesday, May 6th, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. We did it. We made it to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Man, it's been a journey. I started this back in March of 2024. The first 100 subscribers came pretty easy, I'm going to be honest. I was talking about the Gala ecosystem and everybody picked me up. To get a times 10 from there, it took a year. We'll see what the rest of this channel brings, man. We'll see what the next times 10 takes. I'm doing a giveaway. I appreciate you guys. Stick around. Stay tuned to find out. At the end, I'm going to talk about what it takes to take part in this giveaway. I'm going to be giving away $450 value worth of stuff. Crypto and real life item. Jumping right in, Alex from France.algo. The universal chess passport powered by Algo could be the game changer the chess ecosystem's been waiting for. One unique DID per player, linking all their chess data securely and transparently. It would greatly improve the experience of 600 million plus chess players worldwide. There's a use case right there. Did you think we'd be replacing FIFA with the universal chess passport? Algo fam, what do you think, man? I'll take some chess. Listen to this, man. Chess is an important game. You want this to be on the blockchain. Get your smartest people in the world talking about blockchain. Get them talking about algorand. That's better than some video gamers, in my opinion. Check this out from All In Crypto. Algorand is in 4th place on the real world assets leaderboard as total real world assets on chain reaches 22 billion, which is up 10% over the past 10 days. He says above Algo is Stellar XLM, followed by Ethereum in first. What's the third? Look at this list right here. It says that ZK Sync Era is second. Whoa. We see that we have Ethereum, ZK Sync Era, Stellar, Algorand, Aptos, Solana, Polygon, Arbitrum, Avalanche, and the XRP ledger. Not a bad list. I mean, if you're in any of these assets, you're doing well. I've never heard of ZK Sync Era. So that's interesting, man. It's right there below Ethereum. Never heard of it. It just shows 30 million cryptos in existence. I've been playing for 8 years. There could be a huge crypto you've never even heard of. You'll never know enough. All right, there's always something more to be learned. And hey, I'm trying my best to learn every day. Here I am learning something new. Let's check out this tweet from Alexacar.algo. She says in Algorand's 100 days, Enel Group, a global energy leader, launched a groundbreaking solar and wind tokenization project. We rolled out an unrivaled staking rewards program, no fancy hardware, no lockups, no slashing, and a 10 Algo bonus per block, driving validator accounts up by over 155%. We launched native TypeScript programmability, joining Python to make Algorand instantly accessibility to 15 million plus developers. At our developer retreat, participants wrote more than 500,000 lines of code in under a week. We published a white paper on decentralized ID, DID, and verifiable credentials aimed at transforming the user experience for chess players, federations, and clubs, and we're actually building it. In India, we supported 2 powerful blockchain solutions on mainnet. Mandeshi Org's on-chain credit score for thousands of women excluded from traditional credit, and Siwafed's digital identity solution to help women in the informal economy access health and welfare services. As well as Hesabpay continued its growth, now used by multiple UN agencies in Afghanistan and Syria, officially becoming the world's largest humanitarian payments program on a public blockchain. Some incredible proof points for blockchain's real-world utility in there. In crypto, it's way too easy to miss the forest for the trees, she said. I think that's a great post, man. Go give Alexacar.algo a follow. You know, there are so many good Algo accounts. And here's what the Algorand Foundation says, once again, coming back to this real-world asset list. They say Algorand is 4th on the RWA league table with just 1 project listed. That 1 project alone accounts for 3.5% of total market share. More are coming soon. Joining Exodus. Time to climb the real-world asset rankings. Crazy. What an awesome list, man. And this comes on top of a tweet from Cointelegraph. They say bullish. The total value of tokenized real-world assets has surpassed 22 billion, up 10.25% over the past 30 days. Ethereum leads the way with 6.5 billion. Followed by ZK Sync at 2.2 billion. What does this mean for ETH, man? The badger dancing must be working. Badger dancing must be similar to rain dancing. In the sense that it helps real-world asset tokenization come to the blockchain. So hey, if you're at home right now, what I need you to do is just start badger dancing, okay? Jumping over to ARCBLOCK ABT, Robert Mao & Co. released ARCSPHERE on May 4th. Which is an AI native browser. Robert says it has many hidden cool features that remain locked. To unlock them, you need to visit certain web apps that can teach the AI new knowledge. We'll show you how to turn your website or app into a Jedi trainer and how to supercharge its capabilities. So ARCSPHERE has been released into the wild, and ARCBLOCK has become one of the biggest AI cryptos on the blockchain. Robert Mao goes on, while ARCSPHERE works with any website, the easiest way to power it is by using ARCBLOCK's blocklet framework to build your web apps. AGNE, A-I-G-N-E. The core AI engine of ARCSPHERE is also a favored child of the ARCSPHERE universe. Soon we'll unveil how easy it is to build sophisticated apps with Agni, either without code or with just a little bit of code. The best part is everything you use within ARCSPHERE keeps your data in your own DID space. You have full control. You can stay anonymous while everything remains securely under your control. ARCSPHERE is AI native, DID native, and naturally blockchain and crypto native. However, we're keeping a low profile on that for now until it's more widely adopted. To be honest, ARCSPHERE is the wildest dream ARCBLOCK has ever dreamed. There it is, the wildest dream they've ever dreamed. We never thought we could actually make it possible. Thanks to our amazing team and community for making it a reality. And never forget, the name ARCSPHERE is a product of our community's collective wisdom. And let's keep looking into this. So Q Lu says this: with the full rollout of ARCSPHERE, capital continues to flow into ABT. This wave is much larger than before, signaling a surge of attention as ARCSPHERE hits the scene. And this is just version 1. ARCBLOCK's momentum is only getting started. What I said to Grok was this: help me understand ARCSPHERE. It's a competitor to Brave browser, right? Grok says this: ARCSPHERE, developed by ARCBLOCK, is an AI native browser that integrates AI to enhance user experience. ARCBLOCK, founded in 2018, focuses on building a blockchain ecosystem for decentralized apps, dApps, and ARCSPHERE is one of its flagship products. ARCSPHERE is designed with unique AI-driven features that set it apart from traditional browsers. So they have AI agent navigation, they have context-specific queries. By pinching out on a web page and accessing the AI assistant, users can ask questions specific to the page they're on, which does remind me of Brave browser's AI function. Brave browser has Leo. Backend access for page owners. Website owners can access their sites backend directly from the browser, streamlining management tasks. And so ARCSPHERE is going to be leveraging ABT for certain functionalities, like secure data handling or decentralized app integration. So ARCSPHERE and Brave are both innovative browsers, but they cater to different user needs and priorities. The verdict that Grok has to say is ARCSPHERE is more about enhancing browsing through AI, while Brave is about privacy and crypto rewards. Grok goes on: ABT is up 37% this week on the news that ARCSPHERE is dropping, okay? They say that ABT's connection to ARCSPHERE suggests potential for decentralized features such as secure data storage and dApp integration, which is going to drive the price of ABT. If you have all these people using their browser, and that browser is requiring some payment, even if it's microtransactions, if it's requiring payment, microtransactions in ABT, and it's giving ABT a use case, that's huge. So crypto's growing, man. ARCBLOCK says this: ARCSPHERE is the first AI native browser that reimagines how you browse, work, and interact online, all powered by ARCBLOCK ABT, now available on Apple and Google stores, or on ARCSPHERE.io. Here's what ARCBLOCK says. They say that ARCSPHERE collects zero data, no tracking, no surveillance, and no compromises. Unlike other browsers, you remain in control always. Your identity stays yours forever. They say slowly but surely, ARCBLOCK ABT is molding the future of decentralization in ways that were previously deemed impossible. We take the word impossible and give it a new meaning. We're not done, we're just getting started. This is only ARCSPHERE 1.0. Give it time, man. ABT is going to do huge things. I've seen price predictions of $100, okay? How much ABT do you need so when it hits $100 you feel satisfied? That's my question to you, all right? Is 1,000 ABT enough? You can hold ABT in any ETH wallet. You can hold it on your MetaMask. You can buy it on Coinbase. I see value in this, man. I do. They've been building since 2018. Robert Mao is a Seattle-based entrepreneur, and he's been building. They've been building a platform for dApps, and now they have a browser. I think it's huge, man. I really do. I want to pivot this a little bit to some stuff I was thinking. You know, you work for money. Maybe you inherited some money. Maybe you won some money at the casino. Maybe you came up in crypto or in stocks. Who knows, all right? You got some cash. What are you going to do with it, man? You could think of it like phone coupons for now and go spend it frivolously. You could think about it like a ticket to a better future and work on saving it and investing it in smart assets. What should you do, man? What should you do? It's so easy to sign yourself up for a bunch of debt. Seriously, in this society, I know we've all seen these posts about how you could sign yourself up for a shit ton of debt before you're even 19 years old. Can't even buy a bottle of liquor yet, but they'll let you take on 100 G's in student loan debt. They won't let you take out any money to buy a business though. That's too risky. But hey, you want to get a credit card? You want to get a car? Go ahead, bucko. Before you know it, you got 150 G's in debt. You got student loans at the Yang. You got a car. You got a credit card with payments. What are you going to do, man? This has sunk a lot of ships, okay? Telling you this, shiny things may look nice in the moment, but if you're putting them on credit, you're actually signing yourself up for wage slavery. You're signing yourself up for years of working for the man to pay off things that are no longer shiny. By the time they're paid off, they're no longer nice and new, and then you're gonna wanna go out and get something else. That's an ugly cycle, man. What I'm saying to you is this, okay? If you're in debt because of depreciating assets or credit cards, financially, you're like a baby latched to the teat of the system, man. It's not Mother Earth that's got you. It's that son of a bitch. In the form of debt, bro, you're hooked in, all right? You got that ball and chain. In terms of cars, pink slips equate to golden ships, man, while car notes equals years of working for somebody else. You want to go set your sights a sail, man. You want to be able to go wherever the hell you want. You can't do that if you got a 9 to 5 or you got to ask somebody if you could take a day off. What are you going to do, man? How are you going to set yourself up? I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you got kids, if you got a woman, if that's something you want or not. Let me tell you, that shit's expensive, man. And you don't want to find yourself in a position where you can't afford the lifestyle for the family. You can't afford the lifestyle for yourself so you can support the family. And this shit's not too expensive. I'm not saying that you should resort to not having the woman that you want, resort to not having a kid because you're scared of being broke. Dude, God will provide for you, man. You're gonna have to provide for yourself. You put yourself out there, you work fucking hard as hell, you invest in good assets that are gonna be here for the next 5, 10, 15 years, you're gonna be okay, man. Look yourself in the mirror every day. I'm gonna fucking make it happen. I'm gonna work hard. Nothing's gonna stop me. I don't care how shitty the task is at work, man. I'm here to get my wage so I can invest in better things. Because one day I'm gonna be my own boss, man. I'm gonna be my own bank today. I'm taking my money, I'm putting it on my ledger, putting it on my Trezor. I'm putting it on my Zayman wallet, my Trust wallet, my Exodus wallet. I'm putting my computer on offline mode and printing out a paper wallet. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, man. All right, but don't keep your coins on an exchange. Be your own bank. Even once banks open the doors and say, hey, come give us your crypto, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be running to do it, man. I mean, what's that gonna look like? First of all, anytime you give a bank more than $10,000, they start asking questions. So they're almost setting you up for failure, man. They're almost gonna have to open the doors and say, hey, you can buy crypto through us. And then you can just start accumulating again with your bank if that's what you wanna do. Other than that, do it like you do with Coinbase and Uphold or whatever your exchanges are that let you off-ramp. Send small amounts when you wanna take it to your bank. Coinbase and Uphold also don't let you take more than $9,000 a piece. This is as to not flag the bank with some IRS over 10K rule. We're playing crypto, but think about that. If you were to hit $1 million, you would need over 100 days of withdrawing that $9,000 maximum to even get your $1 million out. So what are you gonna do? You gotta have a plan. Are you gonna sell your assets for a stable coin? And if so, which one and where are you gonna do it? A place like BitTrue, they say with no KYC, you can only withdraw the value of 2 Bitcoin a day. And who's to say they don't flag your account if you're sitting there with the value of 10 Bitcoin in it, but you're not KYC? If you're in the United States, it kind of puts you in a bad position of where are you gonna do this? I'm just saying to have a plan ready, man, okay? If you're not playing the game, if you're sidelined, we're talking about the road to riches, man. You gotta take risks. You're here playing crypto, you're hoping to hit that times 100, times 1,000. Dude, you're the one in your family that made it, man. Your ancestors all grinded hard through these shitty times, and you're the fucking one that's here now for the good times. Prove them right, man. Dominate. Be a beast. Day in and day out. 1% better every single day. And get your mentality straight. You're gonna be fucking strong with your money. You're not gonna spend it frivolously on stupid ass lunches. You're not gonna buy stupid ass shit you don't need. You're gonna put your money into good assets that in a few years are gonna be worth more. Your future self's gonna be thanking you. You're here now, man. Make the most of it. It's not too late. Do what you wanna do in life, man. Drop an NFT. Take a trip to Alaska. Take a trip to Asia. Or whatever tickles your fancy, man. Don't not do it. You know what I'm saying? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting to get younger? You're only getting older, man. You know, Joey Diaz made a joke about it one time. He's a comedian. I guess it wasn't a joke, it was a story, but people would come up to him and they'd be like, Joey, I'm saving money so next year I can move to Hollywood and try to be a comedian. And Joey said, they're never gonna make it. They said they're gonna do it next year.
What worked to me is you gotta do something. You ever meet somebody that don't do nothing? You ever meet somebody that don't do nothing? They don't do nothing. Like they don't date, they don't do drugs, they don't play checkers, they don't do nothing. How long do you like those people for? You don't. I like people a little bit of edge to them. They gotta do something. If you tell me I don't like alcoholics, but I love it, I'm in. If you tell me you suck toes for breakfast, I'm in. You gotta do something.
Bro, do it right motherfucking now. Set a buy order on Uphold or Coinbase right now. Every week, put in 30 bucks into your favorite crypto. Mine was XRP for 8 years, and it still is. But now I'm trying to diversify a little bit. I'm a big believer in Flare. I'm a big believer in Songbird, Algorand, the Gala ecosystem, the Deep Network. I like these node passive income machines, man. You buy enough of these, you start stacking it up, you can make a little bit of cheese. Why not, man? How many passive income machines do you need to start paying for a few things in your life? You should figure it out at all costs, man. This is your life we're talking about. It's just like that scene in Inception.
I'm waiting for someone.
Someone from a half-remembered dream.
I'm an old man, filled with regret, waiting to die alone.
You don't want to be that old man filled with regret, man. Live your life now, all right? Set something away for your future self. Get on an XRP rich list, a Flare rich list. Get enough algorand to stake. You don't want to be in a position where you're forced to work. I plan to keep my job. The job provides me full insurance for my family. I got 2 kids and a wife, man. Full dental, full health insurance. That provides me some peace of mind because I did some math and in the USA, if I didn't have health insurance and I was paying out of pocket, dude, I went and ran some numbers, they would want like 2K a month. And that's not even including if somebody needs braces or if somebody breaks an arm, God forbid, and then you have an out-of-pocket expense. So you do a little math here, 2K times 12 months in a year, right? 2K a month, $24,000 a year on health insurance. Well, these kids were gonna need full health insurance for at least 18 years, if not even after that, right? They're not just kicked out to the curb when they turn 18. You get health insurance when your family till you're like 26, dude. Anyways, we're talking about like $450,000 of health insurance over 18 years. So I don't care how rich you are. If you had $10 million, that would be 1/20th of your net worth just on health insurance over 20 years. You could piss away any amount of money. So I work a job because I want to, but I'm not tied to it because I have to be. And that job allows me to make a YouTube video or two every day. If I want to, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. I could just tell those guys I'm gonna do what I want, man. I'm gonna go to the gun range today. I'm taking a day off. My kid needs me. Nobody's breathing down my neck, and I get home by 4:15 every single day. You can't beat that, man, okay? I've worked shit jobs where people have been fucking breathing down my neck, micromanaging me. Somebody fucking dumber than I, not hating, okay? I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying, to even be micromanaging somebody is to be fucking doing too much. Over managing, doing too much, breathing down people's neck, making them not want to be there. You know what I'm talking about. You need a job. You need to go to work. You need to get this dry powder for that keg, dude, so you can buy some crypto. It's important that you set yourself up with digital assets and with tangible assets, so in the next 10 years, you'll have something to show for your hard work. 10 years from now, you don't want to look back and be like, oh, it was all fun, but what do I have from it? It's like you go on a fun vacation. You buy some memorabilia to bring home with you. All right, I got a buddy. He buys a shot glass every time he goes to a new state or a new country. He brings it home with him, man. Something to remember it by. Your crypto journey now, put some away to remember it by. Don't just be a degenerate and fucking trade your whole bag for shit coins every day. Put some away, man. Get on the XRP rich list. Put it away. Get enough algorand to run a node. Get enough ABT so when it hits $100, you feel like a boss. Dude, do shit that makes you feel like a boss. Do shit so that way your sons go, yo, my dad fucking did it, dude. Make him look up to you, man. Seriously. Make your wife adore you. All right? Because you're doing everything you can to fucking step up. And it's not about her. It's about you fucking stepping up, dude. Because it doesn't matter what happens to you. You got to be able to just fucking set anything aside. You can get fired. You can fucking lose a limb. On the flip side, you can hit the lottery. God could grace you with everything. But dude, you shouldn't be too high or too low about it. Be able to stay even keel, man. If you need to have a good cry, you need to have a good cry. If you need to have a good laugh, you have a good laugh. You should be able to do both any day. Any day of the week, you should be able to do either or, man, and feel good about things. The amount of money in your bank account isn't going to exponentially change your day-to-day outlook on life. It actually, if you're not set up straight mentally, bro, it might actually make you even a pissier person. You ever met that rich kid that's not grateful for what he's got and he's just pissy? You're just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Be grateful for what you got, you little shit. I knew a lot of those kids, dude. I had to work for everything I have, man. I'll tell you a story. I worked at AT&T. I moved to T-Mobile, okay? AT&T wasn't the move. I moved to T-Mobile. Well, T-Mobile, we had a manager who didn't like me. You don't get to choose who your manager is. You don't get to choose who your family is. So man, this guy starts scheduling me 12 hours a week. 12 hours a week? He's like, yeah, bro, it's slow. I'm only going to schedule the people who are getting the best sales. Dude, I'm stressing, man. I still got bills to pay and shit. I don't have anyone I can hit up to help me pay my shit, dude. So what do, man? I go to the gym, bro. Yeah, I'm paying $40 a month for a gym membership. It doesn't even make sense at that point. I'm going to have to cancel it. But I go to the manager there and I plead him for a job, dude. He says, what time can you work? I'm like, dude, the only time I can work is overnight, man. I can work overnight and I can do this 2 days a week. And I need to do this because I need the free gym membership and I need to fucking not lose my mind because I'm in a stressful spot right now. And I need 500 extra bucks a month, dude. And he said, all right, man. He looked me in the eye. He said, all right. And I came on later that week to go overnight. And dude, I sat there and I folded towels all night, man. It was brutal, you know? I fell asleep one night on July 4th. It was the only night I fell asleep. A homeless dude came into the gym. A customer woke me up, bro. They were fucking pissed, dude. They're like, yo, a man is in the woman's bathroom breaking into shit. I was like, well, did he get your shit? They didn't, thankfully, and he left, and it was okay. But it could have been worse, all right? July 4th, man, I showed up to work. I fucking fell asleep at the desk, man. This type of shit happens sometimes. But the story is that I was going to T-Mobile, and sometimes the shift was an 11 a.m. opening. Maybe it was even earlier than that. It's been so long now, it almost slips my mind, okay? You can look up at T-Mobile yourself and find out what time it opens. I was a retail worker, dog, okay? And sometimes it closed late at night. But the 24-hour fitness was right next to the T-Mobile, and so if I closed on the day that I had a 24-hour fitness shift, I wouldn't get to go home. I would just chill in my car, right? Dude, if I had to open after a 24-hour fitness shift, if I opened T-Mobile after a 24-hour fitness shift, I wouldn't get to go home, right? My 24-hour fitness shift was 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. You would open T-Mobile at like 9 a.m. So I would just go sleep in my car for 3 hours. Dude, I fucking did this shit, man. I really did. And then there was another period in my life, right? I upgraded from that. And T-Mobile, they were still bullshitting me on hours, but I had gotten to a higher volume store. And I had convinced them that I would be a part-time worker, but I would work 2 days a week. And I would work 10 hours a shift, but I would only work Saturday and Sunday. The weekend warrior is what they called me. I would come in Saturday and Sunday and I would just fucking kill it. And they kept me around because first of all, they couldn't fire you unless it was like, you were that bad or you had a terrible interaction with the customer. But second of all, I was killing it, dude. They were asking me to go full time and I was like, dude, I've been there. I hate this place. You gotta wear the pink. They ask you to be a robot, bubbly and smiley. You guys hear me on here? I'm not bubbly and smiley. That's not who I am. I'm dry, I'm cutthroat. I get to the point. I don't beat around the bush. So getting back to it, right? I'm working 2 days a week at T-Mobile, Saturday and Sunday. Monday through Friday, I'm doing beer delivery, man. Beer delivery for a company called Columbia Distribution. We're putting Red Bull on shelves. We're putting ice on shelves. We called them bowling pins because you'd set them up and they'd have to all be perfect. And then you'd knock one over, dude, and they'd all fall over like dominoes. Oh, man, you'd bowl a strike. You'd be pissed. Columbia, man. And so you would just follow around the big ass truck, dude, and you'd fucking unload it. And you'd go to the back room at grocery stores like Fred Meyer or Target. Oh, you did liquor too. You did liquor and wine. So 5 days a week I was doing that, right? And that was a 6 a.m. start, maybe even 5:30 start. And you would get off at 2. Saturday and Sunday, I would do whatever they told me at T-Mobile. I'd show up at whatever time, but I was working 10-hour shifts there. Dude, I did that all my 20s, man. At the same time, I went to college. I went to community college. I got my associate's degree. When I had enough money and enough crypto for my future self, I decided I could go back to college and get my 4-year degree. And I convinced a coach to let me come and play college basketball, man. I went on a road trip and I went into 10 different colleges' offices. Knock, knock, coach. You didn't answer the phone when I called. You didn't answer the email when I called. I'm not mad. Just have a convo with me now, man. I'm a good guy. Man, 9 people said no, but 1 person said yes. They told me if you get into this college, you can be on my team. It worked out, man. I played basketball again. Bought enough crypto to take care of my future self because I saw an opportunity in cryptocurrency that I did not want to miss. I did, man. I saw an opportunity here and I didn't want to miss that opportunity. And I still don't. I still deal with FOMO day in and day out. And if you're listening to this, you do too. And it's been a long story here, but the point I'm getting at is you can work harder right now. You always can, okay? And if you got a family, if you got kids, I get it. I do, all right? You don't want to take away time from them. But at the same time, don't you want to provide for them? Don't you want to provide for that woman you love so much? Come on, man. Don't you want to take care of your future self? You don't want to be old when you're hurting and working. You probably start hurting already, man. If you're like me, you've already started hurting. Sometimes you wake up with that achy neck, man. No one's complaining. This is a part of it. If you played sports hard, if you lived a good life, you should have a little ache and pain. That means you did it right, man. You fucking went after it. You lived a good life. What are you going to do? Pass away with no scars? You know? No hardship to speak of? Come on, man. Live a little bit. Don't be afraid to grab the fire and get burnt. Do something dumb. Don't do something too dumb. Take 1% of your bag and play with it. You know what I mean? All right, you get the point I'm saying? Some green candle boy shit, man. You gotta have fun. You gotta live. You gotta live for now. You gotta set something away for your future self. Feel the energy of life, man. Let it flow through you. Go out and get in the sun, dude. I don't care how shit things might seem. I don't care how much you hate your job. I don't care how much people fucking humble you day in and day out. Put it aside, dude. Put it aside. Your future you is going to thank you. Do it now so your future you can thank you. All right, thanks for sticking around. So to take part, I'm going to be giving away $200 of either Algo, Flare, or XRP. Comment below which one you'd like. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm the Shimigami Zach on X, okay? I'm the Shimigami Zach on X. So all you have to do is comment on this video and tell me which crypto you'd like. Be subbed to me on YouTube. Follow me on X, all right? You're going to be winning a Belova leather strap chronograph watch, as well as $200 of a crypto of your choice, XRP, algorand, or Flare. I'm also going to be sending out a digital business card bracelet. This is from Web3 Leon. Web3 Leon gave me these at ETH Denver. You touch it to your phone, it'll ask you to go ahead and load it up. He's like, yo, I got these digital business cards. They're bracelets, and I can touch my bracelet to your phone. It pulls up my link tree. He was real hyped about it, man. I was like, all right, bet. He showed me. It worked. He gave me a few of them. He said, give them away. I'm going to send one to you as well. All right. You're getting $200 of crypto of your choice. Comment below which one you want. Algorand, Flare, XRP. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be choosing a winner and sending you a Belova chronograph leather strap watch and $200 in crypto in the next week. Next Friday, the giveaway will be concluded, okay? I'll keep this pinned on my Twitter, so you can comment there as well. Shimigami Zach, all right? Thank you guys for being here, man. This is an epic community. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. The Green Candle Boys are alive. It's alive! The channel's growing, man. I'm having fun with it. It's something that I do every day. I come and talk to you guys. If it wasn't for you guys being here, I'd be talking to the void, and that's fine too. To be honest, I was doing that for a long time, man. I'd call my friends and family. I'd say, let me tell you what I just read about crypto. You wouldn't believe this. And I'd be coming at them from a standpoint that they couldn't really speak about. Because I'd be coming at them from level 70 and they're on level 0.5. They haven't even opened the fucking game yet. I'm like, dude, but once you're this character and you get to this mission, then you can unlock this sword. You know, like we're talking about Skyrim or something. They're like, dude, I've only ever heard the name of the game. I don't even know what you're talking about. So man, be a wizard, play crypto, take part in this giveaway, all right? I'm giving some shit away. I want to give back to the community, man. You guys have given a lot to me. You guys have given me relevancy. Zach with Web3 Reviews, thank you for being with us. Until next time.